Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode. Sunil and me are back yet again with bringing you all the latest news. Next week, we will be seeing Fed finally make its interest rate decision. We will also be seeing U.S. economy GDP coming in as well. And I just wanted to get your thoughts on if you had to give a strong recommendation in terms of price action, what would that look like? How do you think the markets are going to trend next week?
Yeah, I think people should look out for two things. Okay, exactly what the two things you mentioned. One is in terms of the Fed. The Fed is expected to make a 0.25% increase, and this. So one thing is whether that 0.25% comes through or not. The second thing is what kind of statement they make about the future. I think if they show any kind of sort of dovish tone where they're saying, okay, we'll wait and we'll watch, what you're going to see is gold is going to just boom because of that. So their statement, their sentiment is going to be important. If they say that we're going to be slower in terms of rate increases or flatten for some time, I think you look for gold to explode at that time. The second thing, of course, that's going to influence um, the price action is going to be data. Recent data has shown that inflation is under control, and that's why, to some extent, you saw gold steadying a bit. And I think continued GDP data or inflation data that shows that we're in for a soft landing will mean that gold is also going to see a soft landing.
I think I agree with that. And the more pertinent thing is that is the Fed leaving too much to chance? If it does not continue at least raising interest rates by one more 25 basis point hike, given that we still have core inflation, which is a little bit of a sticky component, right? You don't want to have done so many rate hikes right from March 2022 all the way to just let it run away and kind of still persist in the markets and have to combat that for a longer time frame. So I think to me as well, it seems that the Fed is going to stick with definitely a 25 basis point hike next week, but there is going to be another 25 basis point probably in the September meet as more and more data comes in. I think that's something that
Yeah,
we,
so we have to wait for data. We have to wait for
yeah,
data, Sean, and see. But tell
yeah.
me, from a technical point of view, what do you see happening over the next coming days?
So there are two levels that I'm really keen to watch. One is the 1975 level. I had spoken about this last week as well. We did see gold break this level, 1975 to 1980, but then it quickly returned back because there was not much momentum going forward from there. On the flip side, on the support side, I see the 1935 or 1937 level. This is the same support that gold broke through a few weeks back and has now been kind of holding above this level as well. So I see gold trading in this tight range between 1940 to 1980, where it may move in either direction depending on how the Fed positions itself and how the economic data comes in. Well, thanks, Sunil. Let's see how the markets play out next week. But till then, take care and thank you.
Thank you.